What's up, guys? Team FTS. We're here with Jet.
What's up?
Hey, he says hey. Black Anonymous is the back of his head, playing Xbox fixing the TV. Anyway, PS3, whatever. We're here with Spellbook with Judgment in it. Sneak peek was 2 days ago. Sorry we took so long to get the profile up, but we had the cards. We just haven't been able to put the profile up. So he's gonna explain why he runs certain things and talk a little bit about each of them, show you some combos and stuff. So yeah, Jet, do it.
All right, Triple Priestess. This is the main beater of the deck, the boss monster, the bad bitch. Like, for real, this card is so fucking good. Oh my god. It's like Hyperion, Dark Arm.
On crack.
It's just whatever. Like, the only downside to her is I wish she was a little bit stronger, 100 points stronger, 200 points stronger. She would be, like, completely broken. That's the only difference. I don't care if she had, like, 2,000 defense or, like, 1,800 defense. She would be completely broken then.
I agree.
But she's good. Her art's beautiful. And, yeah. Next up, we have Triple Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. He is the Searcher of the Stratos. He also activates his effect when he's flipped. When he's flipped, you get Spellbook to your hand. He's really good. He's one of the combo pieces. He's one of the key combo pieces.
He's the little nigga.
Yeah, he's good. Next, you got Triple Justice of Prophecy. Sorry for mismatching. I'm trying to get all commons from the Astral Pack, but this is the last piece of the puzzle to Judgment Day. Pretty much the last thing that hits the board, and she is broken. In fact, she's already been errated before Judgment Day even came out. She's been errated. Like,
what does that mean?
Errated is her ruling got changed. It used to be before you could activate it during either player's turn, and now you can only activate it during your turn. If she could still activate during either player's turn, like she originally could, like, she would be absolutely broken. Like, next you got Double Apprentice Magician. He's a recruiter. He lets you. What happens is when he's destroyed by battle, he gets destroyed, and then you can set a level to a lower spellcaster type monster. Guess who that is? Who flips? Whose effect activates when he's flipped. So yeah, it's an easy way to thin out the deck. And he also adds spell counters, which lets you combo with everyone's favorite spellcaster Breaker. You remove a spell counter to destroy a spell or trap card on the field. Pretty much, he is your main beater that's in the deck. He's like your Sabersaurus, your Gene Warped. So, in my eyes, that's how I feel like it is. He's really versatile. He's also your MST, pretty much. I run two of him. He can, because mostly you can reload counters with Apprentice Magician. So, he's pretty good. Next, you got my one-of. I've been testing this. It's Tsukiyomi. I was running a Temperance in here. Instead, I switched it up to Tsukiyomi just because Temperance actually slows the deck down. You think it would speed it up, but after you use your Temperance once, you cannot special summon another level 5 or higher monster. So pretty much what I'm going to do with this is she combos real well. She's main decked like as a side against Ophion. Like most people would side against Ophion, but he's my main deck pretty much because he's more versatile. You have a face up Magician from the last turn, normal summon, flip it face down, flip it back face up, get us another search, and that's just another way to thin out the deck and get something you need. He can book an Ophion, he can book a Big Eye, he can book pretty much anything, and then you can run it over. You can put power on it, and you can run over Ophion that easily. Like, you can't pandemic that, like, for real. It's pretty good. Like, that's why I was discussing, like, all day, pretty much at work. I was thinking about it. I even brought my crap in and laid it out, like, on the desk at work. I also main deck 3 Effect Veilers. He's a spellcaster, which is the main thing. He's a tuner, which is really good in this deck because you can synchro pretty good. He also works with Tower because you need to have a spellcaster in the graveyard. So even if you don't have a face-up spellcaster or your Magician set, your Apprentice Magician set, you can discard this card to veil an effect, and he helps out the Tower.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, or she, whatever, androgynous.
It's a he in the TCG.
Really?
I don't know,
How about
man.
in the OCG?
I was talking shit. No, did she have tits in the OCG?
Like little tits?
I don't know, man.
I run 2 Trags. This stops OTKs, and he gets extremely buff. Like, he easily becomes 3K, and if you combo with Judgment Day and you have the Tower on the field, he is easily like over like 4,000, like, which is nuts. Like, honestly, you end up with 8 cards in your hand after a Judgment Day combo and a Tower on the field. Like, he gets that big. People worry about him because he's that big. It's like fucking it's like having a Blue Eyes Ultimate or like something equally strong on the field, and you just have to worry about him. Like like he ended up having to Big Eye my track because it was so buff, and he was
Damn
just
right
like,
I did.
Yeah, I know. He was just like, I need to get rid of that thing.
He says that was me. All right.
Yeah, that was Aaron. Triple. These are the spells. Triple Secret. Of course, I would run this. It's your Rhoda. It's your whatever. Add whatever card you pretty much want from the deck. You can even search out your little magician, like, and then
Secret Search is little nigga. Little niggas spellcaster.
hopefully you
the
don't
other
have
ones.
I run double master. I only run 2 master because I recycle cards. He lets you copy any normal spellbook card in the deck or in the graveyard. So pretty much he's your double spell. You can copy your secrets, get another search. You can copy your powers, which are in the next card. You can copy powers, and the monster that you put on power. Say I put it on Spellbook Magician. I always use Spellbook Magician as my example. Put power on Spellbook Magician, he becomes 1500. Master power and put it on Spellbook Magician, and he becomes 2500, and you get 2 searches when he destroys a monster. The monster does not have to hit the graveyard. It just
Stupid.
Yeah, so you can headbutt and you still get your searches.
And you can kill tokens.
And he can kill tokens. Yeah.
That's what makes it a little bit.
Yeah, that's what makes it pretty good. I run Double Eternity. I used to run 3 in the old variant, but I had to take 1 out. Plus, I've learned since playing more, like, never banish Eternities. Always put it in with Tower because it's one card you can always use to recycle anything. Like, you can banish almost anything else you want, any other spellbook, and then you can end up recycling with Eternity. Just never banish Eternity or else you will lose resources faster. So, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yep. I run 2 life, and this card is so good. Like, it's one of my favorites. You can just get Priestess back. You get Priestess back by revealing a spellbook and banishing a spellcaster type monster. Also, this offers level manipulation. Like, it is nuts. Like, say I have Effect Veiler in grave, and this guy in grave, and let's see, graveyard, sure. And you have Breaker on the field. You can activate life and banish him, and he becomes level 3. Then you sink to 7. You can Black Rose.
Banish this to make that level 3.
Yeah, you make Black Rose, or you can make Arcanite Magician and pop twice. Like, it's nuts. And Arcanite Magician is a 7, so you know what that means.
That shit just got real.
Yeah,
that escalated quickly.
I did that. I had to do that earlier. Like, it's nuts. I run double Tower. Not because I need more draw power, it's just because Tower
has the name Spellbook.
Yeah, has the name Spellbook in it, and plus it's something I can reveal, then just play at the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Like, I pretty much use this to reveal for Masters, for Life, for Priestess, and it doesn't matter because you know I'm going to use it anyways. It's just try to Mind Crush it, okay, cool, and then it doesn't really matter. But, yeah, that's the Tower. He lets you draw twice, as everyone knows. You have to have a Spellcaster face up on your field or on the graveyard. So it's pretty good. And also when it's destroyed, you get to special summon. So
a lot of versatility there.
Yeah. I run triple Fate because I like control decks, and this is my variant. I like to call Fate Control with Judgment Day. So Fate Spellbook Judgment Fate Control. I don't know. But it's pretty good. It's pretty nifty. It's very versatile in the deck. You can actually return any set spell or trap cards on the field to your to the hand. And also, you can book a Moon monsters by banishing 2 Spellbook, so you can flip them face down. Let him get run over. He gets another another search. You can banish monsters. You can book Ophion. You can do a bunch of stuff with it.
Banish the shit out of Ophion.
Yeah, banish Ophion before you get your Pandemic search. I run double Wisdom. I've been thinking about bumping up to 3, but honestly, right now, double is working because I just learned to recycle with it. Use Eternities to get it back. Use Spellbook Tower to put it back in the deck. Use your Lance. And it's really good because you can just declare a spell or trap, and you can still use spells on your monster, or you can use, and like it'll be unaffected by traps.
Yeah, that's good.
So I think it's better than Lance for this deck at least. Here's the main card that everyone's been waiting for is double Judgment Day. I've been thinking about running 3, but honestly, I'm getting pretty okay with recycling cards and knowing what cards are in my hand and all that. So 2 is working fine for me. The Judgment Day combo, when I say Judgment Day combo, it's like guaranteed 6 cards in your hand the next turn. The end of your end turn this is what it's going to look like. It'll be 1 Spellbook Magician, it'll be 1 Secrets, and it'll be any other Spellbook, random Tower. This is a Judgment Day combo, right away.
Sure.
So it's normal summon, search Judgment Day, play Judgment Day, search with play Judgment Day, search with Secrets. That's one
we got
spell
dice.
used. Yeah, that's 1 spell used, and then search for Master, reveal the tower. That's 2 spells used. Get a search, any cards, looks like Fate. Play the tower. That's 3. And now when you have three, when you use 3 spells under Judgment Day, pretty much you get 3 spell cards to your hand. You get 3 spell cards to your hand, and you can add, let's say, Secrets, Master, Eternity, and then you special summon Justice on the field. This is your field right now, and this is your hand. You use Justice's effect. You add another Judgment Day, and then you add Priestess. Now, given that you have another card in your hand, because you only use, like, I usually only keep 1 other card, which is usually Effect Veil or a Trag. Hopefully it's a Trag, because if you can drop that shit, it'll be, like, buff. But Effect Veil or a Trag, or random other spellcaster, you'll have a full 6 cards in your hand with defense and to reanimate the board next turn. Like, it's that easy. It's that simple, and you can do it again next turn, which is the most important thing. Like, it's completely broken. Also,
that's why that card's so good and expensive.
Yeah. Also, I run the staples. Yeah.
The staples.
The staples. Yeah. There, it's on the camera for more.
These are all ultra.
Yeah, it's on the camera for more than a second. So happy.
Happy guy.
Happy person. Let's see. This is my extra deck. I run 1 Daigusto Phoenix. He lets you attack twice. I have 2s, lots of 2s. This guy's a 2, one of my favorite cards. He's a 2. Apprentice Magician is a 2, which is good because if he gets run over, I can get. If he gets run over, like, where's Apprentice Magician? Here he is. If Apprentice Magician gets run over, I can special summon this guy in defense mode, face down. Then normal summon another one, wherever the hell I put him here. And I can almost summon another one, get 2 searches. Look at that, nuts. And then overlay, boom.
Boom. There we go.
Boom, 3,000 attack if the field is clear. 1 Gotchi, because of the 2s. I put him in defense. 1 Gotchi, because of 2. 3, okay. Shining Elf, because he's a spellcaster. Not because he's good, because he's a spellcaster.
Not because he's good.
Nah, 1 Big Eye, of course. I never go into him, but when I do, it's because I need to.
When I do,
I went into him last night, and I just fucked up the entire field. I destroyed so many cards, it was not even funny. And here are my synchros. I'm just going to flash them like that. Where's my Arcanite? Here it is.
Where's my Arcanite?
Yeah, I run these synchros. It's Armory Arm, Hyper Librarian, Spellcaster, Explosive Magician, Spellcaster, 2,500 attack. He's like Iron Chain. Tempest Magician, she's my spell counter loader, and she burns for 500 damage. And Arcanite Magician, favorite fucking synchro, one of my favorites. And Black Rose, because they're the easiest to get to. I've been contemplating running the generic 8s, Stardust, Scrap, other generic 8. I don't know any other generic 8s. But,
did y'all know that this was a spellcaster? I didn't.
He didn't.
I didn't even realize or care to even make the connection, but then I was playing with this deck.
So pretty much that's my spellbook deck update. It's pretty good. I'm gonna put this in the middle, I guess, because people want to see it. It's pretty good. Thank you, Aaron, and thank you, Chris, for getting me Judgment Day, because I really needed it. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do well in the future. It's How
have you been doing? What have you been testing against? How have you been doing?
I've been testing against Fire Fist. I played about 6 matches last night against a competent player, not just some scrub. Against a competent player, and I only lost 1 round. Okay. So, yeah, and I tested against E-Dragons, and we played 3 matches, me and Aaron. He beat me 2 out of 3 matches, but the 1 match I won for real. So they're pretty even, I think, the decks are. That one's just faster putting monsters on the board. This one's just has more resources, is what I think.
If he goes Judgment Day and I go Rejuvenation, then it's going to be a really funny looking game.
Yeah, it's going to be full hands all the time, and then dropping trags. He doesn't.
The recovery for both deck is ridiculous.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my Judgment Day deck. It's pretty nuts, and I have everything shiny.
Alright.
I love shiny cards.
So anyway, last promise, we uploaded these. We're also gonna have E-Dragons uploaded, Chaos Heretics uploaded, a whole bunch of new decks. We're gonna do Mermails with Title in it. Kelsey's been testing that, and it's insane. Kelsey and I played E-Dragons today at the tournament, and he played Title in his Mermails. We both went undefeated today. So check those out, and we'll see y'all later. Any last words, dog?
No, good luck in this format. Anyone who's not playing these decks, sorry guys.